Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Gilbert.
Random steps in. They've got the edge, but the job is not done. He's looking to keep the line moving.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little insurance move.
This one in the air right field. And it's a foul ball. Ground ball left side. And it goes just foul. That's out to center field. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. At the plate, Gilberto Ramirez. Swing and a ball popped up. Infield fly called there. First and second, one out. James Wood getting ready to hit.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
To the right side. Over to Perdomo. That's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. Through 8 full, the Yankees lead it 4-1. So, runner at second, 2 down. Akil Baddoo will hit next. The Phillies down to their final strike. Bounced up the middle. Throw to first. You're out. And the Yankees win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Randall with some good work on the mound in this ball game, but was going through it a bit at the dish.
I'm sure he's frustrated with how his at-bats went, but he can feel good about how he pitched in this one. Shoot, I had plenty of games that didn't go my way. You just got to move on.
Joe Random, one of the most... Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. On the ground. Handles, throws to first. One pitch and one out.
Batting ninth, the first baseman.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. There's a swing and a drive. That one knocks against the fence. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run and scoring position.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And ball 4 to aboard.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman.
Now the third baseman, Gilberto Ramirez. And they're all loaded up.
Perfect.
James Wood stepping in now for the Yankees. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brings it in, runner tagging from third. Safe, and they take the lead.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job driving that run from third.
Man at first, one away. This one in the air, right field. And there's two down. Random steps to the plate. They're trailing, but here's an opportunity to reel it in. RBI chance.
Yeah, Boog, chance to be the big fish right here. This is exactly who they want in a spot like this.
Outfield coming home. He will score. It's a three-run game, 6-3. Man at first, and here's the first baseman. The 1-1. Up the middle, De La Cruz. They take the force out, and that is that. Big spot here, bottom of the ninth. A hit. The Yankees looking to rally. Tying run at the plate. On the ground, right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Random played well, but couldn't lift the team to a win.
He definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat, he can hold his head high.
It's in the way that I walk, all in the way that I talk. Touchdown and bringing in flavor. That spice is coming in.
So digging in, Mackenzie Woodson. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. And a bunt towards third. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. So two down. So up next for New York, Joe Random. He's been a great free agent sign. Random turning some heads with this recent called strike. Here's the challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. Still one challenge left for them. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. Inning over. Yanks. Now the number 2 hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Random stepping in now. Runners out there and a chance to chip away.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a bomb. Just needs to find some outfield grass, Boog. Keep the pressure on.
Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Sweet grab right there. That's the DRS for you, buddy. Defensive run save. Very athletic. Really good reactions.
Swing, and he popped it up. One away.
Up next to the Tigers.
First and second here, no outs. In the air, right field. Walner takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Joe Random stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air to left center, Alvarez on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away now. Back to the top of the order. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, James Wood. Horn is just 1 strike away. That one back up the middle and it gets through. So a man at first. Nick Kurtz stepping in now for the Yankees. On the ground, right side, and that one handled. On to first, ball game. And the Tigers take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Random had a poor showing, needed to do more.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
First and second, one out. Kevin McGonigal now at the plate. 2 on, 1 out. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. Cut off, throw to third. And he's got no chance. He's out. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
On the ground to the left. Quickly to second for 1. On to first, double play. Digging in now and singing. This pitcher's playing chess, not checkers.
Yeah, this hitter better be ready to match him move for move.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Man, you smoked that ball. That a boy.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Gilberto Ramirez, the next to hit. In the dirt. Skubal was recently named pitcher of the month for some outstanding work on the mound. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and there's 1 down. 1 gone, runner at first. Nick Kurtz stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air, left field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall.
Stand up, stand up, stand up.
Relay to second, but he's in there easily.
He was all over that one. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside. Get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. In the air, right field. And that will end the inning. So 1 run on Munetaka Murakami up now for the Tigers. In the dirt, it gets to the backstop. Both runners move up on the wild pitch, and the double play is no longer in order. This to center field. McGonigal snags it on the run. So runner at second, 2 down. Cole Young stepping in now for the Yankees. The Yankees down to their final strike. And the Tigers take the first 3 games of this 4-game set. Randall with a solid contribution despite the loss.
I think they expected to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Randall digs in. Not a lot of traffic this inning, but he's got the power to change that with 1 swing.
Yeah, and that's the kind of threat that keeps pitchers honest, even with 2 outs and no one on.
Line drive, base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Gilberto Ramirez will hit next. In the dirt, blocked. This one in the air, right field, and it falls. Throw in holds the lead runner